Hi gang, I'm Luke and welcome to Down from the Attic. Well, after looking at a terrible game in the last episode, I figure we should look at a good game this one, a really fun one, and a modern one at that. Hoist the mainsail and swab the decks, you scurvy dogs. This is Stomp the Plank. Let's get this thing down and have a look at it.
First off, box art. And the box is bright and colourful with a window showing some of the play pieces, and I can understand why they'd want to show these off. They're fantastic. The graphics are wonderfully and cartoony and really set the fun theme to this game. Contents. You have 4 planks, 4 elephant pirates, a bunch of these wooden tokens, a deck of cards, and this card tracker. But, where's the board? This is one of those clever little games that makes spectacular use of the box to become the game board, which I guess leads us on nicely to setup. Empty the box and flip the box over. You'll see that there's lovely artwork here of a ship deck. This is a game play board. First, take the planks and add them to the deck. There's magnets in the boards and the box, so you'll feel them click into place. Clever! Next, take a pirate elephant and add him to the plank on the first step on the deck. Place this board alongside the ship, shuffle the cards well, and place them in a stack at the side of the board. Have some of the wooden tokens in reach of all players, and we're done. Presentation. Well, this game looks absolutely wonderful. The pirate theme is very cartoony with the art style, with the Captain Giraffe on the deck. The card art is similarly very well done and cohesive. But the play pieces, wow! I want to clarify that I've not painted these. These look this way out of the box and they look so good. Weigh anchor and get ready to walk the plank. In Stomp the Plank, the elephant pirates are being made to walk the plank. Only one will survive. Who will get lucky and who will plunge their way to Davy Jones' locker? Gameplay is remarkably simple and so much fun. Pick a player to go first, and if you've ever watched or played Play Your Cards Right, the way this game plays should be immediately familiar. The game is basically a push-your-luck game. There's 6 slots along the card tracker. Turning a card over, it shows a picture. You're aiming to get as many non-matching cards as you can, placing them along the tracker. You can stop at any time, and along the top of the tracker shows the number of wooden tokens your opponents must add to the end of their plank, adding weight and putting strain on that magnetic connection to the board.
This is if you choose to stop. Drawing a matching card forces you to stop. And what's your penalty for drawing a matching card? Moving your elephant 1 space along the plank.
The game offers a massive incentive to pushing your luck to get all the way across the card tracker. Get 6 in a row and you win instantly. And the prospect of this dangles tantalisingly along the track. But how far do you want to push it? How confident do you feel about not drawing a matching card? Can you afford to move your elephant 1 step closer to the edge? Your opponents might not be able to add more wooden tokens to their planks without tipping them into the drink. Is it worth it? These are all calculated risks. Stopping successfully forces your opponents to add the weighted wooden tokens to the end of their plank in the spaces allotted there for them, and they can choose to arrange these however they wish in some desperate attempts that it will affect the weight distribution. It really doesn't. What's impressive is how many of these tokens the planks and magnets can take before tipping. Obviously, having your elephant as far back along the plank helps this remarkably. Unfortunately, if your elephants move further along the plank, then it's going to be adding more weight over the fulcrum. It's clever! The game has a real cutthroat mean streak of wanting to force your opponents to add tokens to their planks, but at the real risk of putting yourself in harm's way. It's great! The last player standing wins. And that is Stomp the Plank. So, final thoughts.
I spotted this wonderful little game at Games Expo this year by hearing children laughing and shrieking whilst playing a jumbo-sized version of it, and after watching them enjoying it so much, this was a no-brainer purchase.
The rules are extremely simple, as this is obviously a kids game, but man, this is fun with adults too. Games are roughly around the 5-10 minutes mark, and you will undoubtedly want a few games of it. It's satisfying to stop your card count, forcing your opponents to add 4 wood tokens to their planks and sealing their own delicious doom. The failures of inching your elephant closer to the edge builds real tension. It's just a wonderful experience.
This game's been a hit with my family and friends, and to the point where certain friends of mine have bought their own copy. Don't expect deep gameplay, it's just a very simple, very fun game with a unique and interesting mechanic, but it's delicious sending your opponents into the drink. Yeah, Stomp the Plank, check it out. Well, as always, I'm Luke, thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.
If you like what I'm doing here on Down from the Attic, why not consider subscribing? Comments are always welcome, and I'll see you in the next video.